Welcome back to the UK Brick Builder channel. I've got a slightly different video today, mainly based on the fact that I had a little bit of a delivery of some bits and pieces that I'd been waiting for, just so as that I could make something a little bit different. I've got a couple of bits that I've been trying to figure out and get my head round, and a couple of bits and pieces that I'd seen on Facebook and places like that, things that I want to try, things that I particularly want to make with Lego in the end, but needed to know how well it was going to work and give myself a rough idea as to what parts I might need to do it. So to that end, obviously the first thing you can see in the video, dead front and centre, is this fancy optical illusion hanging piece. I've seen these different places and really thought they were clever. Wanted to find the parts list so I could make myself one, and was really struggling with a couple of the longer chains and bits and pieces. And then I saw this one cheap as a complete set. Full disclosure, definitely not Lego, but definitely thought it was something worth trying. And I now know what pieces are included, and I can start putting together a few orders from bits from genuine Lego parts to make the same. So I will be replicating that in Lego. Obviously, as you can see, it's quite flimsy the rest of the time, but I definitely think that's something that I'm going to enjoy having on display once I get that fixed properly. Second to that is in the corner of the second floor of my supermarket mock. As you can see, we have a nice big sofa which I've built myself out of genuine, that's all genuine Lego, that one. There's also another smaller armchair in the corner, and while I was making bits of furniture for it, I've started on a rough idea for a double bed for the third floor, which is going to be bedroom and bathroom. I do need to perhaps work on making this section here slightly larger, perhaps lose a window so I can have like a kitchen in that section. I might even just end up open planning it so the kitchen works around the corner, and do change that slightly, perhaps move the telly to over here. But I was looking at probably a fish tank or something like that for the corner, and then I saw this, I don't know what you call them, vivarium, terrarium, one of those sort of things, with a chameleon in it. That was another little build, again non-genuine but interesting. And again, I have now, it's only a little thing like this, I now have the proper parts list, so I can either replicate it in Lego, or perhaps, because when this is all finished it won't really be seen, I might just leave it as is because it fits in nicely. Just something I was interested in doing. Had fun building it, didn't take me too long, and it's a very interesting one. It's all good fun. I enjoy that sort of thing. Although I haven't quite worked out how to stop that from popping up. I haven't fully finished securing the floor on that build yet. That's still very much a work in progress. Eagle-eyed amongst you will have seen in a handful of my recent videos these two minis, a little coffee shop and a convenience store. They're again non-genuine Lego, but they're very clever little micro builds. Enjoyed making those again, something a bit different. I did a previous video, I showed a sword that I made. I do have 2 more of those that I will be doing at some point. I won't be building these on videos or anything, but these are just for my collection, just so I've got a couple of different options to display. And I have been building a Lego wall around the door to my Lego room, and that will have a mount to hold one of these as well, so one of those will end up on display on the wall. The other one, I'll probably go with the first one. I've got a nice mount for them that I bought at the same time as I bought my first one. So they shall probably all go together and be on display in different places in my room. Now, I have obviously been doing quite a few mainly Lego based videos, but I have been finding some very good kits and that sort of thing, mainly on sort of some of these cheap Chinese websites that do obviously the copy stuff. I have been considering looking at some of their larger Lego building builds. Over the period of time, I've got some odd ones. I got this, which is like a cactus. Never did a video of it at the time, but that was a clever build, and obviously something that could definitely be replicated in Lego, not necessarily in those colours. But what I have had, again, they do some really micro scale. I got this, which is, I must admit, would make an amazing full scale build. Very complicated when you got into the leaf section because of the sizing, but that was very nice to do. Definitely enjoyed putting that together, although it was very taxing. Took a hell of a lot of time, and going by the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 squared, so you could do it on a 36 by 36 and just add a bit more scenery around it, bring it up to full scale maybe. Might be worth giving that a go at some point. Another project for in the future, methinks, but I just thought, since I'm doing a bit of a video on some of my non-genuine kits and bits and pieces, thought I might show you that one. Don't think I've got anything else recently. No, I think that's it for now. Right, I've put those away. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see more of my reviews on some of these interesting odd sets that I find online, any of my mock work, like the rest of my supermarket build that I'm working on, and any other unboxings and reviews that I do, then please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and come back for my next video. Thank you.